Fields of Mistria came out a few weeks ago in early access, and there's tons to learn. Let me know which of these tips you find the most helpful, and let's dive straight in. These are the tips that helped me out the most in the early game. First up, tools. You don't get all of your tools on your first day, and you have to purchase a couple of them. Here's what you get and when. Spring 1, you'll receive your hoe from Celine and your watering can from Hayden first thing in the morning. In fact, Hayden tries to run you over with his horse. Spring 2, you will receive your axe from Island after he tries wiping himself out on your lawn. And if you go to the request board, you can pick up a quest for your pickaxe from Ulrich. Then, on Spring 4, you'll get your bug net from Luke after picking up his quest from the request board. Don't forget to check the request board every day. There's always something new. These are the only tools you'll get for free in the first few days, so you have to buy your fishing rod from the tackle shop on the beach and your shovel from the general store. Tip number 2. For the life of me, I could not figure out where to find water chestnuts at first. I had heard they were out west of town in the Narrows, but that's all I had to go on. As it turns out, they're super easy to find and respawn much like berries every few days. The water has forageables, and to make trail mix, you'll need these water chestnuts. You'll want to harvest them as often as possible, because alongside farming berries, which you'll end up with tons of, you can go to the inn and make some trail mix. This is great for a little extra coin or an energy boost. And bonus tip within this one, if you run out of energy, you do not pass out. You simply cannot use your tools anymore, so eat up to get some stamina back. Speaking of energy boosts, are you chronically low on stamina? Get some soup! Once daily, you can go to the inn and replenish some stamina by eating the daily soup. Yummy! There's also the bathhouse, where you can spend some tesserae to take a nice warm bath. Plus, there's a quest with Juniper from the request board where you can earn 5 free baths. I don't think it always spawns on the same day, so I'm pretty sure it shows up randomly. Just make sure to check the request board frequently for any new requests. There's also the special fountains out beyond the village, but these are locked behind some further progression. For example, the first drinking fountain, just east of town, is behind a boulder which you need to break down first. You'll need to have at least a copper level pickaxe to unlock this fountain. Then, the other 2 fountains are found west and southwest of the village, one near the mines and another near the beach, but these 2 are locked behind progression. You'll need to fix the stairs west of the mines to find one, and then the bridge on the beach to find the other. Number 4, the request board. Note that request board requests don't expire, so don't sweat it if you can't get to them immediately. Unlike in, say, Stardew Valley, where you only have 1 to 2 days to complete the request, you're able to complete these at your leisure. Accept as many as you want and as soon as you see them. Saving the game. You can save in 2 different ways. 1, by going to bed and starting the next day, much like in other games of this type. Or 2, you can use the diary next to your bed to save at any time, day or night, and return to the same point later on. This is a game changer. I love being able to stop at any point rather than having to rush my day along or ending one early. Don't be afraid to drop items. Press G to drop. Nothing despawns. So if you haven't gotten your bag upgraded yet, fear not. You can drop something pretty much anywhere and it won't despawn. Like, ever, as far as I know. I've left and forgotten about things that I came back to multiple days later and then picked up. The museum tells you when you've donated something or not. Just hover over the item in your menu and see if it has a little green checkmark in the checkbox next to a little museum icon. If it doesn't have this checkbox checked, you still need to donate it. Alternatively, if the item doesn't have this checkbox at all, then it's not something you need to worry about donating. Look out for dig and dive spots. They have hidden treasures and archaeological items that you'll need for the museum or even just for your collection. The dive spots have a special skill perk that you can unlock in the trees to have archaeological items too, but you have to unlock it first. Otherwise, these spots just spit out fun items at you. Ship at least one of your crops when you first harvest. The next day, you'll find a letter in the mail giving you a recipe using that crop. In this game, crafted recipes are worth more than the sum of their parts, so take advantage. Locked chests. You can craft anywhere and from all of your chests unless you have them locked. When you lock a chest, it makes it so that you can put an item in safely that you don't want to use in crafting, and it cannot be accidentally used. Bonus tip for the peeps who stayed this long, animals don't go back indoors automatically, so make sure to send them in before you go to bed. Ring the bell. Otherwise, they sleep outdoors and are rather grumpy the next day and won't provide any products. I know the last thing any of us want to do is upset our animals. Plus, extra little tidbit here, you can feed them pretty much anything as long as it's also food to you. Just don't accidentally feed them their own products. Whoops. Thanks for watching. Did you know all of these tips? Which one helped you out the most? Let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, enjoy the vibes that be in Fields of Mistria.